Alright, we are back. This game with some Poppy support. We got Spellbook Poppy. Um, Not for any really particular reason, I should say the Spellbook. Um, Aftershock, Hail of Blades are both totally reasonable options on Poppy. Spellbook is kind of just the new, not really very new, but like the popular thing to go these days. And I sort of just wanted to... It's unfortunate, Flash. Well, at least we know that Rakan started his W, which is something. I'm gonna place that ward, and I guess I might as well base... I'll just stay. I'll just stay, it's okay. We don't really want to take any super extended trade level 1, to be honest with you, because we know that Rakan took W, and I don't really have a great option. I'll probably just take Q because that's my highest damage. But if they both started W, then it's not really a extended trade that we want. I could have started E, I guess, and slam Xayah into the wall, but I'm not even sure that would be a good trade. But anyways, the reason why I picked Poppy this game is because there are just so many dashes to interrupt on the enemy team, and I picked Poppy pretty late in the draft. So it just seemed a little too good not to try some Poppy out here. And because I'm playing Poppy, I figured I might as well try some Spellbook Poppy, because everybody's going Spellbook on everything, and a really solid summoner spell to take when you have Spellbook is heal. A lot of people just take heal by default because it's always going to be useful, and then you can switch to, you know, ignite or exhaust or even TP when it calls for it as needed. Okay, Rakan has QW, very normal. Okay, that's very silly by Rakan. Are we really afraid of Rengar ganking us right now? Am I crazy? Why would Rengar be behind us? I'm just gonna get a ward behind us, I guess. I don't really understand why we're afraid of that. They've zoned me off of my passive, but that's okay. We have the summoner... Well, we don't really have the summoner advantage because they have barrier and we have cleanse, but we have heal and they don't right now, so we're not too sad about what's going on. Boy, am I really gonna play with fire here? I guess I am. Oh my god. That was a well-timed Poppy W for sure. Quite the well-timed Poppy W. The Zion Rakan, I believe, just based, so... I'm trying. I'm trying. Ugh. I have nothing, unfortunately. Oh, nice. I did absolutely everything I could there. And it was pretty good. It worked pretty well. Can't be too sad about that. Even my summoner heal made pretty good use of it. The only thing right now, I'm not great conditions, don't have much sustain. I mean, I'm not bad condition, but I haven't bought yet. And I don't have any summoner spells, so I don't really want to get into a fight or force anything. I'm just going to let Lucian stay at the HP that he's at. If anybody, you know, if he's going to get hit by a Recon Q or something, I'll just tank it like this. I'd rather neither of us get hit by it, but the Recon and Zaya are full HP anyways, so who really cares? The real problem is Lucian's HP. Like, my HP is not that big of a deal, because I can TP back to lane with Spellbook. But Lucian's in a tough spot all of a sudden. And I'm not sure. There's just nothing I can do about it, because I already don't have heal. I can't heal him. I suspect we may get dove at some point. I think a good team would dive us. It appears they're having mercy on us right now. Maybe they're on dragon. It seems like I can afford not TPing back to lane. Maybe I should have TP'd back just so I can be annoying on this wave. But I think I have... I think it's probably better for me to have just TP'd there, to be completely honest, just so I can cycle through my... I have smite now. I have smite too. I don't know why Rengar just did that. I guess he was flipping that I was just alone face checking or something. I'm just gonna smite early so that my Elise's Qs do more damage. We can get this done a little faster. Okay. Now with my ward, I'm gonna go get a ward on their Gromp. Deep wards into enemy jungle. That spot jungle camps are just so valuable. Trading support item procs. I wish he would have let me get a nice stun on him there, but we really are not in a position to fight. Because if Lucian steps into range of Zaya, it's not good for us. And I'm not 6, and Rakan is 6, so definitely should play it carefully. Apparently this matchup is just not very good. I don't know, maybe my Lucian is just not playing trades well or something, or maybe it just seems kind of unplayable. Because Lucian, the problem is Lucian can never dash if Rakan never uses his spells, and it's just like a waiting game of whoever does something first loses. Okay. It's getting pretty dicey around here in the bot lane. We see Rengar. Okay. Don't love that. Okay, nice. If Lucian lives, it's great. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. I ulted just because in that situation, if my ulti goes off and actually hits Xayah, it's like just GG, you know? Because then she's knocked up and Pantheon will chain CC her. Oh no. That is a TP. Alright, I will base. I have Spellbook up so I can TP back. God. What is that about, man? That's actually crazy. Well, I can't be too sad about that. That worked out really nicely for me, honestly. I'm not sure where I need to TP to quite yet. I'll just TP here, see what happens. Oh, wow. I guess a nice chunk on Xayah happens. She's probably upset about that. She probably didn't see that one coming. Honestly, I'll go Slay here. Because I find it a little bit more interesting than Celestial. I think Celestial would not be bad at all. Okay, I'm gonna max my W second because I think there's just so many dashes to cancel that I'll always love having it back up. Sometimes it doesn't feel good to max Poppy W at all second because there's just not a ton of dashes. Sometimes it feels amazing. Like there's just always gonna be a dash to cancel this game, so I love having my W up more often. Let's see, I haven't really paid the most attention ever to where everybody is on the map. There's just nobody on the map right now. I don't really understand. Okay, we see Yasuo at least. Okay, now we see Rengar. Okay. On the way. Okay. I did not lock it. But my ult was really good, but I didn't lock it to save my Pantheon. Which is bad by me. Oh my god. I didn't even get an assist there. Elise killed her so fast. Jeez. Wasn't sure whether I should take Exhaust or Ignite. Both are probably great options here, to be honest. That's a shame that that Rose spawned just now. This game is going quite well. Surprisingly well. My solo queue games never ever go this well, so I'm very happy with how it's going so far. On the way. Don't worry, Elise. My Elise is 6-0 and 4. I probably should have started playing with her more, or earlier and more often in this game. That's a crazy shame that I didn't stun. Nice. Very nice. Wow. It's just a complete stomp. Just a complete stomp. This game. My goodness. Everything is going in Poppy's direction. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I have 3 wards. We're in a really good winning position. I know I already have this ward here, but you can see I'm placing all these wards in this line. It sees every single jungle camp. Basically every entrance into the top side of the map for the enemy team. So that now, after this, we've secured the Rift Herald. Now, we can freely... Well, I shouldn't say freely. We can walk into the bot side of the map and set up for a play on the bot side, knowing where everybody is on the top side. We know Rakan's top. We know Zaya's top. So we don't really have to be afraid of anything as long as we're playing as a team on the bot side of the map. We know we have numbers right now because of the vision we placed. Oh. Okay. Our Elise is basing, so I won't go for any crazy dive here. Okay. Isn't that crazy what they what the enemy team is doing? I'm so blown away by all this. They just used everything on Poppy support. I think the Xayah is recalling, but I guess you never know. Just seeing if I could find her, but she recalled. So she's gone. Man, I am tanky. I am so tanky. Holy. Honestly, I think Ghost will do more work for me than Ignite will, but we'll see. Both are fantastic to have, to be honest. That's kind of the idea, the quick, simple idea of like why I shouldn't just place or shouldn't just recall with all my vision up when I can place it all in their top side. Because if we're making a play in their top side right after, then we have full vision to do so. Oh my god, he's Pantheon ulting. But even if we're making a play bot side, the vision is still very helpful. It allows us to see if the enemy team is cross-mapping or if they're full grouping or, you know, what have you. Oh my. Hello? There? Whoa, what is even going on? I autoed the Ahri. I guess she got shielded by Rakan. Like Rakan eat her. Wow. It kind of broke my brain for a second there. I thought I was just gonna get the kill. But then she didn't die. Wow. I am so pleasantly surprised by what happened there. Anyways, this account, this game was probably around Master, Grandmaster. This account has decayed again. Which is probably for the better, so I can get a bit shorter queue times. But wow, really, 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 really solid game. And I didn't feel particularly weak or anything because I had Spellbook instead of Aftershock. a lot of the bonus summoner spells came in handy. Um, Honestly, it felt like I haven't run a whole lot of spellbook on Poppy or champs outside of like Rakan and Braum and Alistar, the typical users of it. But I think it's just really strong, just in general. So definitely a rune to consider taking. Poppy, as always, fantastic into dashes. Even though the lane phase wasn't anything special, it was a lot of kind of boring, patient gameplay where, like I said, at some point in the lane, whoever goes in first kind of loses. So it's a lot of waiting on them to make mistakes kind of thing. Um, but we did that super well, and me and Elise really just completely took over the game. So I think that was a really solid one. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully there was something to learn from that one. Um, yeah, I will see you all next time.